Hello everyone. So today we're going to be doing Leetcode 217 contains duplicate. I have already solved this problem, but I wanted to just quickly review it and also just make a quick video off of it. It is one of Neetcode's blind 75 problems, so it is pretty good to know as a starter Leetcode problem. It's very easy. So it says given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false if every element is distinct. In example 1, it says nums equals 1, 2, 3, 1. It returns true because 1 appears twice. In example 2, every number is distinct 1, 2, 3, 4. So you return false because there's no duplicates. In example 3, there are multiple occasions where numbers appeared more than twice. So you will return true. So the hard problem about this question is how can you detect that there's a duplicate? So let's use the first example they gave us. How would you detect if there's a duplicate? How do you know when to return true? That's the question you should be asking when you're trying to look at this problem. And there are multiple ways to do it. The naive way is like using double for loops, where you just check for every possible occasion, but this is a very slow process. How can you make it even faster? The answer is you can use a set. And a set, if you don't know what it is, it's just a data structure where it can only have unique characters inside the data structure. So if you were to just throw this into a set, it will just look like this. 1, 2, 3. Where 1 cannot appear more than once or more than 2 times. So it can only contain unique characters. And to solve this, we're going to be using a set. And now, how do you know when to return true? So if the character isn't inside the hash set yet, you will just simply add it to the set. So for example, is 1 in the set yet? No, it is not. So you add it. So let's make this set. Is 2 in the set yet? No, it is not. So you add it. Is 3 in the set yet? No, it is not. So you add it. How about 1? It is in the set. So you just simply return true. Do another test case. How about 1, 2, 3, 4? Obviously, for human eye, you know that this is just gonna return false because there's no duplicates. But let's run through this. So is 1 in the set yet? No, it is not. So we add it to the set. How about 2? It is not. So you add it to the set. How about 3? It is not. So you add it to the set. How about 4? It is not. So you add it to the set. So the program is going to finish iterating through the whole list. So it will just automatically return, it should just automatically return false. So this should return false. So yeah, this is O of n time complexity. And the memory complexity is also O of n because we're also using a set. So we're storing values into this set. Whereas if you were to use the n squared solution where you just use for loops, it would just be O of 1 memory complexity. However, this is just simply way faster and more intuitive. And this is like the go-to answer. You don't want to use a double for loop to solve this problem. I'll show you. And so in this scenario is where this is the worst case scenario right here. The reason why this is the worst case scenario is because it has to store all values in the set. So you know that when all characters are unique, that means that is the worst case scenario where it's O of n. So time complexity is O of n. It only has to iterate through it once. Memory is also O of n. You can see right here, it stopped early. It doesn't have to like store 1 right here. So this isn't the worst case of the memory complexity, but this is when every number is unique. So yeah, just know that. So now let's start coding up this problem by referencing what we just drew out here on our whiteboard. So we want to make a set, like I said. And to make a set in Python, you can just make a variable name and just initialize it to a set. So set with the parentheses. And we said we're going to iterate through the list named nums. So for I and nums. And what if it isn't already in the set? We said we were going to add it. So if I not in the hash set, so if let's say 1 isn't in the hash set, right? You just simply add it. So hash set dot add I. Else, so if I is in the hash set, we said we're going to return true. And when do we return false? We return false when we hit the end of the list, like this scenario, and we didn't detect a duplicate. So we can just simply return false out here. And let's run it. Oh, I guess I can't run it because I am not signed in. Let me quickly sign into it, the account. And let's paste our code in. Run it. And looks like it works. So let's submit. Yeah, this is a pretty good solution. And like I said, the time complexity, O of n, memory complexity, O of n as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want more videos, please subscribe for more. Thank you very much.